Si eres seguidor de mi canal, te darás cuenta que he realizado varios videos, si no es que muchos, acerca de ese ser bíblico, el cual vendrá en los tiempos postreros, el Anticristo. Muchos dicen que ya nació, otros dicen que aún no, otros dicen que ya está reinando y otros indican que esto es solamente una falacia, que el Anticristo no es solamente una persona, sino un sistema, un país, un reino que gobernará a toda la tierra. Como sea, si tú lees la Biblia, sabes que se refiere que el Anticristo es solamente una persona, un ser, y estoy seguro que la mayoría de ustedes cree eso también. El siguiente video indicaría quién es en realidad el Anticristo. Claro está que el video que verás a continuación no representa las creencias personales de Horizonte Despierto. Aún así te lo presento como video de interés público.
I am going to do a pretty interesting video, I think, for you all today. I've been asked this 1,000 times. Who do you believe the Antichrist is? Who is the false prophet? And who is the other person? Who, out of the three people, when you were shown in Revelation, when you were taken to tribulation, what were the three people that you saw at the bottom of desolation? And so I'm going to tell you all who I believe those people were today. And so I'm going to also talk to you all about the flag and what I believe the flag, each symbol on that flag that the Antichrist releases and makes it, he puts it up on every courthouse, on the buildings, everywhere, all around the world for a one world order. I'm going to tell you what I believe those symbols on that flag represent. So we're going to start off with the flag, and I want you all to remember that there was black, white, and green on this flag, okay? And there was swords going around it, caressing a globe. There was 5 stars at the top that were in an arch above the globe, okay? And then there were palms, but the palms, the swords were laid on the palm branches, and the palms were caressing the globe, okay? So I've done research just trying to study out what does these symbols mean. And so we're going to start off with this. The swords represent, and so I googled it basically. And so the swords stand for a strictness and applying justice. Okay, so if in Islam, that's what that meant. And so it's a strictness and applying justice. So, and that's on the Saudi Arabia flag. Okay. So I've told you all, when they take the swords, and when you do not get the mark of the beast, or you reject the mark of the beast, they don't shoot you, they don't do anything, they cut your head off, okay? So it's a strictness and applying justice. So the Antichrist flag has those. So the palms represent, it said that Muhammad said that it represented peace and prosperity. So the swords were laid on, the strictness and applying justice were laid on peace and prosperity, which was gripping the globe, okay? So then you have green, which represents Islam. And so that's what they say the green is on a flag. It represents Islam, which I don't know if that's in all cases or whatever. But I believed that it was black represents ISIS, white represents Al-Qaeda, and the green was Hamas. Now, I don't know. That was just that's what I perceived, what I felt like the Lord showed me. But they're saying that green represents Islam. So I don't know. So, but the 5 stars that were at the top of the flag, it was caressing the globe, were the 5 pillars of Islam. And the 5 pillars of Islam are, and it's faith right here, prayer, fasting, almsgiving, and pilgrimage. Is that what that is? Yep. So there's 5 pillars. So each one of the stars, I believe, represent 5 major parts of Islam. The 5 parts of Islam. So, and that was what was caressing the flag, at the top of the flag. Okay? So, I believe, and so, and all this is just my opinion. I believe about the flag. I'm telling you what I saw when I went to tribulation. Every bit of this, okay? So, now this is who I believe was standing next to him on his left side. when I was standing down on the top, and he was on the new Temple Mount. He was on the third temple that they're getting ready to build. He was up there, and he was proclaiming that he is God. At this time, he is completely demon possessed. I mean, he is Satan possessed, okay? And this man, I'm going to play his name. It's hard for me to pronounce this.
Yuval Noah Harari.
Okay?
Yuval Noah Harari.
Yuva Nova Harari, okay? And it's Noah, okay? And he is he's from Israel. He's a Jew. And I believe he is the prophet that was standing next to the Antichrist during this time frame. He was olive skin. He had a black outfit on. It was completely black. Now it wasn't like the outfit that was wearing, completely white outfit, okay? And this man was wearing a black outfit, and it had a black drape coming down him like one of the Pharisees. I don't know else how to describe it. It was like a black outfit, is a black drape coming down him, and he had a white shirt on with a black suit jacket, like he was dressed in black and white with a black thing coming down his head, okay? And so I don't know if it was a hat or if it was some kind of drape, but it was long, and it was over this man, and he was standing there next to the Antichrist. Now on this side of the Antichrist was the, okay, I know that very well. He was wearing his white outfit that he always wears with a white beanie thing on his head, a white thing on his head, and I could see it. Now everybody wants to know, is it the current Pope that's in there right now? And I'm going to tell you this, in my opinion, yes. I believe with all my heart, I saw him, and it's the same man that we see on all of the major events that we see for Easter and everything on TV, all the stuff during the Vatican and all that. I'm telling you, I believe with all my heart he is alive, and this is not too far off. And people say, well, he's 83 years old. This would mean he's getting old. He's going to pass away. He's not going to be here forever. You know, that should tell you something. That should tell you how close we are to Jesus coming, how close we are to to tribulation. If we are seeing people that are alive, that I believe that I saw during tribulation, that I had this visitation clear back in 2014, okay, on July the 6th. And it's almost 10 years ago. And I'm telling you, I'm seeing people that are alive right now, and that person didn't even exist. I didn't even know this guy. He wasn't even on the scene. I'm just telling you, this is all happening so quickly. We're seeing things unfold like at a lightning speed. Okay, so now we're going to say who I believe the Antichrist is, and I believe he is the Prince of Saudi Arabia. In 2014, we did not see anything in the news about this man. Now, all of a sudden, I've told people for years privately, I believe it's the Prince of Saudi Arabia. I believe it's the Prince of Saudi Arabia. He looks just like it. I could not see his eyes. The Lord would allow me to see that during tribulation. So I believe that it could be a guess, you know, because when you can't see somebody's eyes, you can't really make out their nose or whatever. You're just seeing the profile of his face. You're seeing the way his body structure was and his voice. I'm telling you, this is who I believe it is. So he had a white outfit on, and just like you see him dressed in now. He had a white thing on his head, and he was standing there, and he was proclaiming that he was God. Now, look at what you see in the news today. Here we are in September. As of this day, it's September 2023. We have the big day. They all think that the Revelation 12 sign takes place on Saturday, which is this video. I'm making this video on Friday. They say it's tomorrow, the big Revelation 12 sign, which would be 9/23 of 23. 9/23 of 23. Tomorrow. So everybody's saying it's a big conspiracy day, all this stuff. Rosh Hashanah took place this last Saturday. Right after that, they're having this big UN meeting this week. And the main topic is, one of the main topics is, even from President Biden all the way down, we're going to divide Jerusalem. We're going to cause a two-state solution with Israel. Who's wanting to head that up with the United States? The Prince of Saudi Arabia. He wants to be part of the major agreement. They want to talk about it, and they want to have this done before the great American eclipse that takes place goes over the New Madrid Fault. Okay? All this takes place. They want to have it done before the first part of 2024.
Como sea, el Anticristo es una realidad. Se mostrará ante el mundo tarde que temprano. Tal vez nuestros ojos no alcancen a verlos, pero seguramente las siguientes generaciones serán testigos de la aparición de este ser. Aún así, hay una gran oportunidad para que nuestros ojos miren al Anticristo, lo miren llegar al mundo, aparecerse entre nosotros en una forma poderosa, tal como se describe en la Santa Biblia. Aún así sabemos lo que pasará al final, sabemos quién vendrá al rescate. No necesito decirlo, tú ya lo sabes. Deja tu opinión en la caja de comentarios. Nos vemos hasta el próximo video.